Welcome you all to Believers as Academy, and in this today's topic of the day, we will be discussing about CROPIC, as to what CROPIC is, its advantages, and its relevance to the Indian farmers in the present context. Right? Let's begin. So CROPIC is an AI-based platform, a mobile application, which is launched under the famous Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana by the Ministry of Agriculture. Right? So now, what is the importance of this app? It is a mobile app, and this also talks about AI. So let's dive deeper. So the objective of this mobile application is to ensure that it tracks and gets real-time data and the photos, the geo-tagged photos, to make sure that it observes the crop cycle of the particular area. And here what happens in general, to understand, CROPIC is the platform or the mobile application where a farmer can directly take the photos of the crop, the cultivation that he or she is doing, and they can directly upload it in the app where it will be observed on the real time basis, and also above all the photos will be geo-tagged, correct? And for what? At the end, to make observations, to make sure that it helps the farmer in terms of ensuring the yield for the crop that he is growing, right? And this happens throughout the crop cycle. Now, why it matters? Because it ensures timely, accurate, and evidence-based crop loss assessment. Now, when we understand what Fasal Bima Yojana is, we will understand why this CROPIC is a supplementary thing that got added to the Fasal Bima Yojana. So now the PM Fasal Bima Yojana, if we have to try and understand what that is, it is in simple terms an insurance based scheme for the farmers to help them cope up with crop loss, and also to ensure that the revenue is streamlined. The farmer's income, streamlining of farmer's income. So in a nutshell, Fasal Bima Yojana is an insurance scheme by the government, which was obviously launched in the year 2016 under the Ministry of Farmers Welfare, the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, and it actually replaced the earlier National Agricultural Insurance Scheme. So the Fasal Bima Yojana was to replace the earlier National Agricultural Insurance Scheme to ensure that insurance are provided for the farmers during the situation of crop loss, and also to ensure that the streamlining of farmers' income takes place, right? Now, what are the eligibility criteria of the farmers who are all are eligible to take benefits from this? So basically, this was allowed to all farmers, even including sharecroppers and even tenants, right? So even tenants who till the land, the land is somebody else. Now you take the land for lease, and you're doing cultivation, even they were also eligible under the Fasal Bima Yojana, right? Now, what are the main objectives of the Fasal Bima Yojana? The main objective is to ensure that it provides a safety net, right, to the farmers during the time or instances when there was crop loss, maybe for multiple reasons, could be pest infestation or even due to some natural calamities, right? So in these kind of situations, the farmers were insured for the crops that they were cultivating. To what, at the end of the day? To streamline or to ensure, to protect the farmer's income, right? So now, if this much is understood, now CROPIC will be pretty easy to understand, because in order to ensure Fasal Bima Yojana is being implemented effectively in the real time basis, CROPIC is the new introduction, the mobile based mobile application AI based platform where it ensures timely, accurate and evidence based crop loss assessment, improving farmers compensation. Why farmers compensation that we are talking about? Because we are talking about Fasal Bima Yojana, right? So basically this CROPIC is complementing or supplementing the ambitions of the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. So now, how CROPIC works? Of course, we know it is a mobile application and it is AI based. So we also have to know how this actually works. First, the farmers or the officials, right? They take photos which are geotagged. Geotagged means there cannot be a duplication with respect to the photos. So you go take a photo from that particular location and that location will be geotagged with the photo. It will be embedded in the photo, and even this photos will be taken during every crop stages, right? This is also very important. So every crop stage, even before sowing, even after, once the sowing is done, once the sapling is come out, then even before it reaches a particular level, every stage photos are tagged. And in fact we can say the photos are crowdsourced. The photos are crowdsourced and is being uploaded to an AI based platform where artificial intelligence is used, and these photos are stored in the cloud computing data to ultimately detect what? To detect crop health, signs of damage in the crops that the farmers are cultivating, and to also understand the growth patterns. And all of this will be on a web-based dashboard which helps the officials to what? To ultimately monitor, visualize and verify the crop data remotely in real time. So now, to ensure Fasal Bima Yojana is not being used haphazardly or not being misused, right? This kind of helps to track the efficiency of the scheme, and also to ensure that there are no leakages with the insurance that the scheme provides, so that it is ensured that it goes to the right consumer, as in the right person, the right farmer, right? So this is how the CROPIC works. Important keywords are, of course, it is very important, image collection, image with respect to what? Geotagged photos, and there is an artificial intelligence cloud where it gets stored, and there is also a web-based dashboard where all these photos which are crowd-sourced from particular localities, localities, are uploaded or stored in a web dashboard, which is available for the officials to monitor, visualize and verify if it is genuine or just, to ensure that the insurance scheme is given to the farmers rightfully. Now, what are the benefits of CROPIC? Now, I think it is pretty obvious that we have understood what CROPIC is in detail. The benefits has to be self-explanatory. So one is to ensure transparency. As we mentioned, it reduces false claims, right? Now, just because there is insurance, a safety net under the Fasal Bima Yojana, a farmer cannot simply claim that he lost his crop and apply for the Fasal Bima Yojana and get the insurance, because now every photos in every stages of the crop gets uploaded and it is geotagged as well. So there cannot be any false claims. Earlier, what used to happen? Farmer A from a different region, let's say, sends a photo of the crop or the land of his friend, let's say, who has had problems, maybe due to pest, or might have lost the crop cultivation due to natural calamities, and the same photo might have been used, the documents might have been used to claim insurance by another farmer B. And now the data and the infrastructure was not that sufficient that it could have efficiently tracked it. So now under this the CROPIC, as we discussed in the previous slide, it takes photos which are geotagged. So if the farmer claims that there is a crop loss, everything is recorded on a real-time basis, because every photo is geotagged and is being taken at every stages of the crop cultivation. So one is it ensures transparency. Next is the claims that the farmer makes. It has made sure that due to the availability of real-time image and the data, the insurance availability to the farmers now becomes faster. The settlement under the Fasal Bima Yojana becomes more efficient, more faster. And then it also ensures that there is proper accountability as the local verification, and it improves governance and agricultural scheme. So this ensures, because now everything is accountable, right? So every photos are geo-tagged, it has been uploaded in the platform, and it is also not such that the farmer they themselves take the photos. It is actually the officials who actually will come take the photos, upload it, right? The farmers or even the officials they themselves come take. So there is proper accountability even with respect to claims and even with respect to what happens in the farmer's land. And another benefit is the scalability, that is easily deployable across multiple states and crop types. So that is another added advantage. So we have discussed the advantages of the CROPIC mobile app, and now what is the way forward, right? So of course there are plans that this has to be expanded and to integrate drone and satellite data as well, which probably in the coming days will be we will be able to see them being embedded under the scheme. And also it talks about wider adoption of this particular scheme across agroclimatic zones as well. And then it talks about stronger linkages with Krishi Vigyan Kendras and local extension services, right? And at the end, we also have to ensure that this CROPIC is a small mere step towards making the agriculture sector more resilient and more strong and more tech driven, to ensure that no genuine farmer is left behind, right? So that is the whole motive of the CROPIC mobile app, the initiative. So I think that's all for this today's particular video. I hope you have liked the video. So for more such informative content, please do subscribe Believers IAS Academy YouTube channel. Signing off, this is Madan Gopal. Have a good day.